Kirby games are no slouches either, and fans of the series expect a great deal from the Jigglypuff lookalike. Kirby is an adventuring, rotund protagonist. The first outing for the character was back in the early 90s and was released on the Game Boy. As with many of the original platform titles of the 90s, Kirby has now progressed into the 3D realm with a far more complex and provides a much more modern take on the hero. The game has the most iconic Kirby ability as expected. Kirby likes to inhale his foes and absorb their special abilities. If you are more familiar with Mario, it's not unlike taking over a foe with Cappy in Mario Odyssey. Much like the Mario counterpart, taking control of your enemy's power allows you to fight fire with fire, but it also allows you new ways to explore the environments. Kirby and the Forgotten Land also intend for the player to retry levels. A really cute feature has been included that tasks the player with completing hidden objectives, but there is little information given to the player in their first attempt. Once you have completed a level, a helpful hint is unlocked for secrets that have not yet been completed. It's a neat feature that makes trying and failing feel rewarding. No game would be complete without some additional item spice. Items are almost like mini-games nowadays and allow players to give their characters a little boost or diversity. It's a little limited if we are honest, but you are able to buff your character for a limited amount of time, or chow down on your favorite treat to give you an injection of health when most critical. With Elden Ring reminding us how challenging games can be the absolute best way to break a controller, Kirby also reminds us that sometimes our escapism doesn't have to be ripe with difficulty. Kirby isn't hard, it's a fun game that is meant to give you enough of a challenge to feel like you have to try, but not so much of a challenge that you ever feel like you need to walk away from your screen and take a break to rethink your strategy. Now, when a game is more focused on fun than effort, the best way to enjoy it is alongside your friends. The Nintendo Switch seems to favor couch co-op, and that's exactly what you can expect from this title. You are required to go through a little tutorial before you can play with a friend, but again, it's nothing too challenging. Two players can also make the playthrough that much easier, and accordingly make it a great game for a parent to play with their child. It's also totally child-friendly. You've never seen Kirby look this good, Nintendo. We can keep the Mario references coming, let's use Crash this time for a change. Just as you may have come to expect from modern platformers, Kirby has more varying types of foes, but some stand taller than the rest. Boss fights are to be expected and can be exceptionally fun when using the right copy ability. Setting up for a boss fight in a second playthrough is that much more interesting for it. When it comes down to the graphical experience, it's about what you would expect from a good Switch game. If you go in expecting world creation like Zelda Breath of the Wild, you are likely to be very disappointed, but overall, there are no jarring experiences graphically, and the game plays out well enough without notable performance issues. Overall, Kirby is a fun game. It's not going to win any awards, and it's likely to be just another game in the growing library of Kirby fanatics. But that is not to say it's not worth playing. If you are looking for a quick in-and-out experience that keeps your Nintendo Switch library fresh, you can't really go wrong. Plus, with the ever-growing Smash scene, it definitely wouldn't hurt to have a better appreciation for who and what Kirby really is. Now, that other Smash character from the same universe that shall not be named is a story for another time.